So this is the second video. This video, what I will do is go over what assignments you have for the first week. So again, if you open your module and under the first week's modules, you look down, you go to student information. Under this assignment, all I want you to do is to provide me, so if I need to contact you in an emergency, it'll only be in an emergency, just give me a contact number or the best email to reach you. It's not always, for some people, it's not always CP's email address. Okay, so you just basically, you're basically just giving me your contact information. And if you go back, so that's a very simple assignment. It's only worth 1 point. The next is course protocol. And please acknowledge that you have read and agreed to the provisions provided by the course protocol and etiquette file. So basically, you're just saying, I have read and understood this course protocol and etiquette document. Okay, so you need to have read through this course protocol and etiquette document and say that you agree to it, to avoid plagiarism, cite your work, things like this, have respect for others. I will be available via office hours and will answer any questions posted in the general discussions forum. It's an agreement between both me and you. Okay, so make sure you've read this. And etiquette, how to treat others. Be polite, be courteous. We all have varying opinions. All opinions are equally valid. So as long as you are polite to others, listen to other people's ideas. Some of the things within this course can be quite contentious, but we don't need angry exchanges. Okay, so make sure you read this. And once you read this, it says now, please now complete the assignment. So basically it's saying, just say that you've read and agree to these terms. And an introduction discussion. This is worth 5 points. Okay, this introduction discussion, basically what you're doing, it's a way of introducing yourself, as if we were in the class and you were introducing yourself to another student. You know, say your name, preferred pronouns. What do you wish to get out of this class? And don't just say, oh, passing grade. What interests you? What's your major? How do you think this will help in your major? A lot of people think, oh, it won't help in my major. Well, think around it. You know, there's many things within this that may help your major or give you a different perspective on your major. How much do you know about the environment? And have you taken any environmentally related classes before? What interests you? It could be anything, you know, population growth. It could be environmental injustice. It could be food, problems relating to food, problems relating to farming, a number of different things. Okay? And then the next part you need to do this week is, once you've done the basic sort of housekeeping, getting things done, introducing yourself, start to read about what is science. And I just put some general some very general notes, some definitions, just to read through, just to give you some ideas. Okay, so what is science? What is the idea, the concept of sustainability? What's some of the issues that we're facing, some of the challenges? What are the hot environmental issues? Okay, so have a look back through that. It'll help you in some of your discussions. There's a video relating to what is science, okay? And then what is scientific method? What is science? What is scientific method? When you've looked at these notes, just click on it. You know, you can read through these notes. Not sort of that difficult. Just to give you some idea when people sort of use different terms like scientific thinking, scientific methods. Okay, I've tried to find a number of different sort of definitions relating to this, which will help you with the discussion about what is science. Okay? So the discussion for this week is basically what is science. Okay? And it's worth 10 points. It's the first major discussion. And basically, you post what you think, and then you respond to fellow students. So your first post, what you think about the initial question, you post by the 21st, and it should be about 300 to 400 words in length. And then when other people start posting, respond to at least 2 other classmates' posts. What do they say? What do you think about their opinions? Okay? And the question is, how would you describe environmental conservation as a subject? Okay? What is it? What are you doing? Some would say it's not a real science. Look back through the notes. Do you think it's a science? Do you think it's a social science? Do you think it's a made-up subject? Whatever your views are, put it in. I don't mind. Okay, as long as you can back it up. So this is your first discussion. So you need to make initial posts where you can't see other people's posts, and then what you have is to respond to a fellow classmate by the 24th. Okay? What I've also put in, this is just to start thinking about, is report 1. This is not due till the 14th of March, so you've got plenty of time. And this report, basically what you're looking at is you're looking at a specific country, and what we're going to be doing is you're going to analyze the population of that specific country. Okay? So here's a list of countries that I've just picked at random. If you don't like this country, these countries, and you want to do somewhere else, let me know. I'll approve or disapprove of it. Okay? So you're collecting information relating to these countries. Okay? And in the first task, you're doing a background to the country. It's geography, it's urbanization, it's transport, it's history. Just a general overview of your country. Social, cultural implications. Whenever you do these things in task 1, just think, how will this affect the environment, and also how will it affect population within those countries? Because the paper itself is looking at population change in a specific country and how this affects the environment. So the first is a background. The second is looking at population change. This will get easier as we do population. The third task is you're identifying the very specific environmental problems in your country. Okay? You know, it could be you do the Ukraine and you think, okay, one of the problems relates to the nuclear accident at Chernobyl and problems relating to this. And then the conclusion, what's going to happen in the future? I will go over this in more detail, but I just want you to start thinking about this report. And there's a large amount of information relating to this, okay, and how I grade it, okay? So that's something to be thinking about. It isn't due, like I said, it's not due until March the 14th. I did make a video relating to how to approach the report. Also, I put in this useful link, which is basically US Census Bureau. And you can find information relating to various countries. Okay, sort of quick facts relating to various countries. It can do charts, it can do population. You can select different years. So what you want to do is just look at some of the trends, try to identify some of these trends. But this is a good starting point. It gives you these pyramids, but you can go back over a number of different years. Okay, it doesn't have to be 2021. You want to do it over time, so you could go back and maybe do it, I don't know, 2009. What happened there? Okay, so you can see the changes between 2009 and 2019, changes in these pyramids. All these things will become much clearer as we go through the course. So don't panic. All I want you to do at the moment is to find some, read through the question and maybe start to think about what country do I want to do. Okay? So that is basically the first week. As I said, I will be on between 10 and 11 every day on these course chats. Type your questions, we'll answer them. Okay? Also, in addition to that, like I said, if you have any other questions, click on General Concerns. Okay? So hopefully we'll have you have a better overview of what's expected of you, but please do the reading. Make sure you read through the notes. If there's anything you don't understand, get back to me. I'm more than happy to try to put things in a different way. If you have any concerns, again, email me or contact me through this General Concerns. Okay?